Hello and welcome to Learn English Through Stories. Today we're sharing an exciting and thought-provoking tale about cleverness, wisdom, and not judging a book by its cover. This story will not only improve your English skills, but also teach you a valuable life lesson. So, grab your pen, notebook, and a cup of tea, and let's dive into this inspiring story of the wise son who outsmarted the king. Once upon a time, in the grand kingdom of Orlania, there lived a wise and respected minister named Ibrahim. Ibrahim was known throughout the land as the king's most trusted advisor. He had a sharp mind, unmatched problem-solving skills, and a calm demeanor that won the king's favor. The ruler of Orlania, King Darius, never made a major decision without consulting Ibrahim. One day, during an informal meeting in the royal court, King Darius looked at Ibrahim and remarked with a laugh, "Ibrahim, you're undoubtedly the wisest man in my court, but your son Rafik is the opposite. He's a fool who doesn't even know the difference between gold and silver." Ibrahim was taken aback. He frowned and asked respectfully, "Your Majesty, why would you say such a thing about my son?" The king chuckled and explained, "Every morning when I visit the market to meet my people, your son Rafik is there. I test him by placing a gold coin and a silver coin in front of him, and asking him to take the more valuable one. Every single time he picks the silver coin. How foolish can someone be?" Hearing this, the entire court erupted in laughter. The jealous courtiers seized the opportunity to mock Ibrahim, saying, "Maybe wisdom skips a generation." Although Ibrahim felt humiliated, he stayed calm and excused himself from the court. He went straight home, determined to find out the truth about his son's strange behavior. At home, Ibrahim called his son Rafik to his study. Rafik, a bright young man in his early 20s with a cheerful personality, approached his father with a smile. Ibrahim looked at his son sternly and asked, "Rafik, I heard something disturbing today. The king told me you always choose the silver coin over the gold coin. Is this true?" Rafik nodded confidently and replied, "Yes, father, it's true." Ibrahim was puzzled. "But why would you do such a thing? Don't you know that gold is more valuable than silver?" Rafik smiled mischievously and said, "Of course I know, father. Gold is more valuable. But if I take the gold coin, the king will stop asking me this question every day. He enjoys this little game and laughs every time I take the silver coin. As long as I keep picking silver, he will keep testing me and giving me coins. Look at this." Rafik led his father to his room and opened a wooden chest. Inside, Ibrahim was astonished to find it brimming with silver coins. "These are the coins I've earned, father," Rafik explained. "If I take the gold coin just once, this game will end, and I'll lose my steady income of silver coins." Ibrahim was speechless for a moment. Then, a proud smile spread across his face. "You've taught me a valuable lesson today, my son," he said. "Sometimes, what appears to be foolishness is actually cleverness in disguise." The next day, Ibrahim and Rafik went. As expected, King Darius was there. When he saw Rafik, he grinned and called him over. Once again, the king placed a gold coin and a silver coin on the table. "Well, young man," said the king, "which one will you take today?" Rafik smiled politely, picked up the silver coin and said, "Your Majesty, silver is more valuable." The crowd laughed heartily, and the king joined in. But this time, Ibrahim stepped forward. "Your Majesty," Ibrahim said with a bow, "my son's actions may appear foolish, but they are guided by wisdom. May I explain?" Intrigued, King Darius nodded. Ibrahim revealed the chest of silver coins to the king and the gathered crowd. He explained how Rafik had been using the king's game to his advantage, earning silver coins every day while keeping the king entertained. The king was impressed by Rafik's cleverness. He laughed and said, "Your son has outsmarted me, Ibrahim. He is not a fool, he is a genius in disguise." From that day onward, Rafik was no longer mocked but admired for his wit and intelligence. Moral of the story. The moral of this story is that sometimes true wisdom is hidden behind actions that others may not understand. What may seem foolish to the world could be a clever strategy in disguise. Remember, as long as you know what you are doing and why you are doing it, the opinions of others don't matter.